All right, it's time to get aggressive and get the fuck out because they're trying to box us in.
The driver of that car is Charles Exum, the CBP officer who shot U.S. citizen and Chicago-based teacher Marimar Martinez 5 times back in October. Exum famously shot Martinez and then bragged about it in a text message to fellow agents in which he said, "I shot 5 rounds and put 7 holes in her. Put that in your books, boys." Why do we know about these text messages? Because federal prosecutors charged Martinez with assault, claiming that she rammed her vehicle into Exum's vehicle, which is why he got out and shot her 5 times. But the thing is, that never happened. In fact, it so never happened that the prosecutors had to drop all charges in November because it was made evident that Exum was the one who actually rammed his vehicle into Martinez's vehicle and then got out and shot her 5 times. And now you don't just have to take my word for that, because Martinez advocated to have this evidence released as it's in the public's interest, and a judge agreed with her last week and demanded that all the evidence in this criminal case be released to the public, which it was today, including the body camera footage. And here's the thing about that. I don't think it just implicates Charles Exum. I think it shows a pattern within CBP, within ICE, where federal agents are willing to just lie, flat out lie, to create justification for use of deadly force. Watch here as the agents, who know that they are wearing body cameras, say they are going to ram their vehicle into Martinez's car.
We're gonna make contact and we're boxed in.
He says, "We're gonna make contact and we're boxed in," indicating that they're aware that they're boxed in by protesters and therefore they're going to make contact, meaning use their vehicle to hit another vehicle, which, if you're wondering, is not standard protocol for when you're boxed in. But none of the agents seem to take issue with the lack of standard protocol here. Watch here as Exum jerks his wheel to the left to strike Martinez's car, and then the other agent gets on with the dispatcher and lies, saying, "We've been struck, we've been struck."
All right, you're fine now. Fuck it. All right, out of the car.
Be advised, we've been struck, we've been struck.
This lie then creates the justification for this.
Get out.
And again, it's not just Exum, it's all of them. The other agent in the car then lies to someone, claiming that they were struck twice, which is why Exum engaged with deadly force.
If they struck us twice, then when we stepped out, before they tried to run them over.
And then what did the DHS do? They labeled her a domestic terrorist. Just a played out move at this point. It is a culture that not only accepts but promotes lying within the ranks to justify the use of force against citizens. Don't believe me? Watch former Commander Greg Bovino lie in court under oath as he watches video of himself doing the thing that he then claims he didn't do.
Do you acknowledge that you're tackling Mr. Blackburn on this video?
No, that's not a reportable use of force.
Judge Ellis said, quote, "In one of those videos, Bovino obviously attacks and tackles the declarant, Mr. Blackburn, to the ground. But Bovino, despite watching this video, says he never used force."
Or remember when Noam claimed that Alex Preddy brandished a weapon?
Brandishing like that.
There is cultural and institutional rot within these organizations that claim to be protecting the values that we want to stand for. And that is why it is with my full chest that I say abolish.